Coming up in this video.
Just let us know either knock on a wall or make a bang. Oh, yes!
They split off.
Do you have an appetite for fear? Well, you'd better get one. These are 30 scary videos most people can't stomach. Number 30, snake in ear. Beware. This next one is going to give you nightmares. Shared on Facebook by Shandan Singh. This video appears to show a snake being extracted from this woman's ear. If you're squeamish, now's the time to close your eyes. This video lasts for nearly 4 minutes. At one point, the alleged doctor uses 2 pairs of tweezers to open the snake's mouth for no apparent reason. Was this to try and get a better grip on the snake? I'm not sure. The doctor also appears to put Vaseline around the edge of the ear, I assume to ease the snake's extraction. They also pour some sort of liquid inside her earlobe. They continue to try and pull the snake out, but do not make any progress. In fact, I won't make you endure this much longer. This is where the clip ends. Many in the comments of this video are calling it fake. The fact-checking site Snopes has rated this video unproven, as their research didn't turn up much information about the source, the patient, the surgeon, or the breed of snake. They believe the video was published in India, but that's the only conclusion they could draw. I personally believe the theory that they used just the head of a snake to make this video. Number 29, strange creature. While filming this Mexican rap video, the cameras accidentally captured a humanoid creature. YouTuber Cryptid Encounter shares this short clip. See if you can spot it. Did you see it? A cryptid figure appears to stand up in the darkness. Take a closer look. It then disappears, but it's not clear if it vanishes or scoots off screen. I think this is very strange. It doesn't look human, and after seeing a crawler, I do think this could be what we're looking at here. Number 28, unidentified flying objects over San Diego. The San Diego sky was active on this night in May of 2011. YouTube channel Night Vision UFO shared this video of several captures in the sky over the city. Many in the comments say they saw these same lights in the sky and agree that their behavior was unusual.
I saw them spin around.
See, you can't see color with these suns. I used to see so much color.
That's a very regular.
So that's number 2.
Wow. Oh, they split off. Whole bunch of used to see all the time. Gathering in summer.
Some say they could just be birds, but I don't know. To me, those sharp right angle turns are unnatural. Number 27, swimming pool creature. Don't look over your shoulder. This scary video is trending in the Brazilian YouTube community. According to the YouTube channel EXTV, the clip is originally from Social House Films, but based on a TikTok username briefly shown at the start of the video, I believe it's actually from TikToker Vladimir Sapev. Without further ado, let's take a look. A creature without any distinguishable facial features pops up in a swimming pool behind this woman sunbathing. She hears a disturbance but then goes back to what she's doing, but the creature reappears, closer this time. As you can probably guess, it's getting closer and closer. Warning, you're about to have a heart attack. The jump scare on this one was a little excessive, but I do think they did a great job on the creature's nondescript features and on the crescendo of fear. In the end, they achieved what they wanted to do with this. My heart stopped. Number 26, Angry Witch. This witch is delivering madness. Happy Channel posted this video to YouTube, and it doesn't seem very happy to me. As the paranormal explorer prays, the witch grows angrier.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إخوان بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
The activity continues the more he explores this home.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنه من سليمان وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Soon a door is slamming, but when he opens it, nothing.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا ذكر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنه من سليمان.
And behind it, nothing at all.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إخوان بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
It even slams inches away from him, but there's no one in the hallway.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
He continues, and a light swings above him.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
A carpet starts sliding up the hallway.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله.
And at last, the cameraman captures on camera what's been causing all this mayhem.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن.
That image is terrifying. Even if this whole thing is staged, which I think it is, based on all the camera angles and cuts, it's still something that will stick with you. Number 25, The Depths of Darkness. YouTuber Memoria Sobrenatural INC is about to come face to face with dark magic. In the darkness, he is hit by a coughing attack. Was it brought on by some evil entities or just a dry throat? He looks in an open window and is hit with a loud bang.
Opa, escuta.
Shortly after, more banging is heard.
Apareça aqui pra mim, espírito. Opa!
But nothing is there. As he continues throughout the home, a shutter is thrown open.
O visor da câmera aqui acaba apagando. Oi.
He searches further only to have the house fall down on him.
Cara, queria me acertar aqui, pessoal. Dá uma olhada nisso. Olha isso, querendo me acertar aqui, ó.
Again, the shutter flings open, but both the outside and the inside are empty.
Olha isso, olha isso, olha isso, olha isso. Olha isso, olha isso. Dá uma olhada lá. Olha aí.
This house doesn't want him here.
Opa!
The paranormal explorer places some candles in a ring. I'm not sure if he's calling on the spirits or trying to get rid of them. But soon his camera malfunctions.
Isso. Se comunique comigo.
And he finds his candles have burnt out. When he's about to leave, the magic begins.
Rapaz, você é louco! Cara, olha isso, mano! Olha isso, mano! Dá uma olhada, cara! Cara, você é louco, pessoal!
I am fully convinced that this house is truly evil, and that Memoria Sobrenatural Inc. just escaped the depths of darkness. Number 24, Blanket Tug. There's something going on in Redditor Key Record 8141's bedroom. He posted this scary security footage that shows him sleeping in bed, but something is bothering him. Watch his blanket at the foot of the bed. Something unseen is tugging on the blankets. This continues for a while. And then an object appears to fly past absurdly fast. The Redditor's second video shows additional evidence of paranormal activity. Keep your eye on the headphones. Well, I feel the second one could just be a vibration. As some in the comments suggest, the blankets being tugged has me hooked and convinced something paranormal is going on here. Number 23, Abandoned House. While exploring this abandoned haunted house, YouTuber Dennis from Dark Life shows us just how dark life can be. His first scare occurs in the attic. Did something fall, or was it thrown? He heads downstairs where his Steadicam captures this. It's like an earthquake and remains unexplained. Then a bat interrupts things. When Dennis asks the spirit a question, she responds.
Скажи, где твое изобретение, при помощи которого ты общался с миром мертвых?
Later, the bat is still circling when Dennis starts to feel pangs of fear. And he soon finds he should trust his gut.
Ну нафиг. Не, все, я отсюда валю.
No kidding, I'd be out of there too. Whatever is in this house doesn't want him here, and it's more than willing to drive him out with force. Number 22, apparition. Is this an apparition? Redditor Zealous Ideal Art 8526 shares this scary video captured on his security camera. A figure appears to manifest before our very eyes. And then it just disappears. Where did it go? Where did it come from? Do you believe the Redditor who suggests it's a ghost? I'm kind of leaning toward Rudolph's passing car theory, but I could be convinced otherwise. If you have another theory, share it in the comments. Number 21. Mysterious Village. YouTuber D-Dog Michael says this mysterious village disappeared in an instant. He's on a mission to find out the truth. Outside of one of the homes, he sees the blinds shaking. He says it can't be the wind. So what's moving it? Inside, he hears a breath or moaning. Listen closely.
누구냐? 와, 이게 녹화됐는가 모르겠다, 야. 이 소리가 들어갔는가 모르겠다, 야.
Although that's creepy for sure, it's the figure in the corner that gave me a fright.
와, 이게 녹화됐는가 모르겠다, 야.
In another room, he discovers that this place might not be completely abandoned after all.
뭐야?
He then finds this, stuck in the light switch.
일부러 칼을 만들었네.
That blade is self-made. Someone is here. To me, the real question is he friend or foe? I wouldn't recommend that Michael stick around to find out. Number 20, Infrared Spirit. Using infrared cameras, YouTube team KBC Cazadores de Fantasmas sees spirits in a rainbow. Check this out.
Sobre a sua filha. Parece que algo foi falado, você não gostou ali, a gente sentiu isso.
That looks like some blobby creature standing in the corner. It even has a face. It tells them to be quiet.
Você não gostou dessa gravidez da sua filha? Opa. Fico feliz.
Well, I don't think this footage is enough evidence to confirm that a spirit is there. The blob's facial features are goofy and compelling, in my opinion. What do you think is going on here? Number 19. Phantom provoked. Don't provoke a phantom. You never know how they may react. After the poltergeist in his home shut a cabinet door, YouTuber Jeremy Bateman encouraged it to act out more. Watch the pot on the stove to the left.
Come on now, you can do it. Throw something. Open a cabinet door.
Did Jeremy confuse the ghost? Some in the comments think so. It does seem to me that he wasn't satisfied with this. In my opinion, an object moving around on its own is more intriguing activity than a cabinet door opening. Number 18. Painting poltergeist. When you have scary paintings like this around the house, it's almost essential that they come to life. YouTuber Partha Dutta shares this video of some paranormal activity happening in or around his pile of cryptic paintings. Watch the skeleton painting in the front.
Paint in blood at night.
Something is moving the painting, but what? This continues a moment later, and Partha reveals that there's no one in the room or behind the painting.
Don't have anyone in here. Don't have anyone in here. I don't know how this ship's moving.
The activity does seem paranormal to me, given that Partha gives us a tour of the room. I'm not sure how this would be orchestrated.
I don't know how this ship's moving.
In my opinion, this painting is coming to life, Dorian Gray style, and if that's the case, he'd better burn it to the ground. Number 17, Not the Wind. What would you think if you saw this on your security camera footage? Redditor SMULDRS says that he and his partner were both sleeping when this occurred. He insists that the door was locked, but after checking his camera, he found this. Well, I agree with some of the Redditors who suggest that perhaps the door was locked but not fully closed. This strange sound at the beginning of the video gives me pause. Is that coughing? Sneezing? Is it the Redditors or his partners? Or is it the spirit of someone who once lived there, letting himself back in? Number 16, Trapped. YouTuber Ali H is exploring a haunted house, and this time, someone is trapped inside. He scours this dilapidated abandoned home, but soon hears something unsettling.
Hello? Is there anyone in here?
After determining there's no one around, he continues his search when he hears what sounds like footsteps walking away from him.
Someone here? Is something here? Okay, that's not the good feeling.
Ali checks his K2 and finds that energy is generated in this area.
Can you give us a sign that you're here? Okay. Thank you.
After that big scare, he decides to explore the house more.
The other hut, because we had some activity in the other hut. Oh, we heard something creepy happen in the other hut. It sounded like somebody was, it felt like somebody was in there with me, and then I heard noises. We're gonna go back there and check it out as well.
In the back room, he gets a bad feeling, especially when he sees this cage.
Doesn't feel good in here. Does not feel good. Let's go to the other spot there.
Was it for an animal or a human? This place just gets creepier and creepier.
The roof, like absolutely through the roof. Wonder if we can ask it to tell us what happened here.
I'm not sure if we'll ever know what happened here, but just from watching this video, I feel it's something ominous. This place holds history that's best left buried. Number 15, The Watcher. This is one of the creepiest videos I've seen in a while. Shared by Redditor Pacer Likes Coffee. The Redditor says this was recorded by her mother and taken from the backyard looking into their house. Is that someone in their house? The mystery is solved here. Well, kind of. Even if it is a reflection, what is it of? I'm still left wondering what this creepy pareidolia actually could be. Number 14, Phantom Cat. Is there a phantom cat at play here? YouTuber GamerSpawn176 posted this video that was taken at his friend's house. Watch the cat scratching post. What is your take? Did a ghost cat finally take down the post? I hate to ruin it, but a closer look at this video has me thinking that it's fake. When I zoom in, I can see a string. Do you see it? Busted. Well, this one might be fake. It doesn't mean all ghost cats are. Number 13, The Priest. While visiting the spirit of a priest, YouTube team Kaza Sobrenatural are met with his brute strength. Their adventure begins with a scream in the distance. Listen closely to this one.
Cara, escutou? Escutei. Tipo choro? Credo, Sandro. Caramba, velho.
Here it is again, louder this time. Communicating through a spirit box, they discover they're speaking with the priest.
Padre de novo. Estranho, cara. Então você é o espírito do padre? Confirma pra mim, é isso?
As they continue speaking to the priest, something freaky happens.
Tá bom. Olha, velho. Bateu uma lata lá, cara. Filma lá, cara. Meu Deus do céu, cara. Bateu uma lata lá dentro.
And a little later, they see a man standing there.
Ô, viado. Ô. Isso ali, Sandro. Tinha um cara ali, cara. Meu Deus. Tinha um negócio escuro, cara. Sai daí, velho. Pega as coisas, cara. Vamos. Pega. Vai, cara.
Is it the priest come to pray with them? I'm not so sure he's a good priest, not if his soul is lost. Number 12, Bizarre House. YouTube channel Fourth Wall received an email from this homeowner claiming that strange phenomena occurred there frequently. The channel sent a cameraman to check it out. While examining a cursed box, the cameraman realizes he's being watched. That was terrifying. Take another look. It looks to me like the figure sinks into the ground. It looks pure evil. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to Fourth Wall. All of their videos have English subtitles. Number 11. Creepy audio. This home has been abandoned. YouTuber Procura Sabre Natural has come to find out why. What he finds is a super creepy soundtrack. As they enter the house, they hear something off-putting. Sounds to me like a snapping or clicking noise. As he continues around the corner, he hears another strange sound.
Até agora aqui não deu nada. Até agora aqui não deu nada.
Then a growl is heard in the wild brush behind the place. The last odd noise he hears is like something being brushed or spilled. Although it's hard to tell what any of these sounds actually are, the place is reputed to be home to manifestations and heavy energies. I can feel that through this video. Number 10. Doll's House. This home was so haunted that the owners left everything behind. YouTuber Adam Mark Explores does exactly what his channel name entails in this scary video. The grandfather clock is stopped in time.
Grandfather clock, how amazing is that? Just sat there.
And this eerie picture still hangs on the wall.
Got a picture of a little boy there with crosses behind it.
He even finds a suitcase with the travel tag still on.
Hey, enjoy your holiday. When did they go on holiday? $1955.
But the real treasure is upstairs.
But if you can just make out, there's all pearls and that in that box. Looks like jewelry as well.
And a moment later, this happens.
Playing with death there with that. Please tell me you heard that. Please tell me you heard that. Something just come from this hallway.
Is someone exploring this haunted home with him? I think he can rest assured it's not the owners. Number 9. Prison Break. This haunted prison has YouTuber Mo Sargi on edge. Mo and his crew start to feel something right away.
Something? What did you just say?
What?
Did you
just touch my arm?
Yeah, and I just said something grabbed my knee, like literally pulled my pants off my knee.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, something like on my elbow, like right here.
Yeah, I was standing right here, so there's something definitely here.
Later, they spot a figure on their Kinect device near a hallway said to be the favorite haunt of a shadow figure.
He frequently throughout this hallway over here, so if I can get him on the SLS.
I think I just saw the shadow man over here.
What?
I think I just saw the shadow man right there. I saw like a shadow go by, and then I'm like, it's not, it can't be my shadow in the dark.
But it's what happened when they're sitting in this cell that sends them packing. Just watch. What was that terrible crash?
The bunk right above me. I felt like something was like coming down on me.
Mo and the team never do find out, but my theory is that it was the spirit portal slamming shut on them. Goodbye for now. Number 8. Haunted Hospital. While investigating this haunted hospital, YouTube team Exploring with Fighters experiences many paranormal happenings inside. First, they introduce themselves and are met with immediate interaction.
My name's Corey. I don't mean you any harm. I just want to try communicate with you.
If you can, just let us know, either knock on a wall or make a bang. Oh, yes. That's perfect.
The lights again go off.
That's not going off again.
So if there's someone...
Oh, hi. That's actually going off.
Can you make the page go up to yellow and you bring it to orange.
That's definitely not our feet. No, 100%.
They hear something in the darkness.
When we went downstairs, and this is now on 13%, I think this is my last battery.
Is it? I swear I
Have you?
There's that corner.
They invite the entity upstairs.
Down those stairs, if you could just come up the stairs and just say hello, and you can go straight back down if you want to.
Thank you.
Hi.
And then they see it.
What was that?
I saw it too.
What was that?
I don't know.
You didn't see that?
On the banisters.
Bro, I just saw shadow come up that stairs.
Do you see it too? Look closer. I see something peering around the corner. I'm not sure if it's a shadow, but it does seem like something's there. Is this a shadow entity? I think the answer might be too scary. Number 7, stalker clues. Jody from Hunting the Dead is being stalked, but by who? We'll have to find out. Well, on a Randonautica, he finds this random cross in a flower pot.
A little cross. That's cool.
Who is his enemy? That hangman is ominous. He soon finds another clue.
The is that? Bro, is that a piece of bone?
What is a piece of bone doing here? Next, he is sent towards some porta potties, where he finds 2 pairs of shoes sitting outside.
That's a good question. Why are there shoes just sitting by the shitter and they're put together? It's not like they're... Fila would never wear that.
Jody is then sent on a haunted road. He spots a hoodie hanging from a tree.
I didn't know what that was. There is a hoodie hanging from that tree.
How dirty it is.
Look how it's perfectly placed though. It looks like one arm is hanging on a branch and the flap of the hoodie's flapped over.
What is up with all this discarded clothing? Later, he is sent on this dirt path and discovers a hidden doll.
Oh, yo. It's a friggin' doll, go figure, right? It's not the kind of doll we usually find though. I just heard somebody over there. Hold on.
As they continue on their Randonautica, things become not so random. In fact, it seems like some of their clues are tying together.
Isn't that odd?
Yeah, you're right. It's a little cross with rock around it. And you know what? It doesn't look like pieces of wood. It actually looks like a little piece of bone. Yeah. It is weird.
Remember the cross and bone from the beginning?
It says my Jody. What is that? Bro, is that a piece of bone?
Is the stalker somehow directing them? And is he close by? I can't know for sure, and it appears the road to the answers is paved by watching the next episode. Number 6, Old Man or Ghosts. Set in the wilderness, this estate is rife with otherworldly spirits. YouTube team Toppy heads there to investigate. Entering near the stairwell, they hear a strange noise. As they continue exploring, a window frame seemingly moves in another room. I think it's hard to tell if this one was just the light shifting as the camera pans around.
Ребят, только что окно закрыл, вот это вот двинулась рама.
Later, as they're checking out some windows to ensure there's no wind, a deliberate knock is heard.
Это что, стук был сейчас?
They set up a camera in the darkness and capture a spiritual hello. The ghosts have a few more things to say. And then the candle flickers strangely, like a shadow is falling over it. After which it is flung to the ground. Another message from the spirits. But they didn't seem to offer any kind of sign, just a request. Feed them what? Lost souls? This manor is full of whispers. I think its haunting could very well be legit, and the way the candle was flung makes it seem like the entities are likely demonic. Number 5. Witch Sisters. Two witch sisters are said to have lived in this mansion. It's since been abandoned. YouTuber Steve Ronan and his team head there to explore it. Among the strange things they find here are these odds and ends.
Chemical bottles.
I'd love to know what's in those bottles. A little later, they come across more unidentified bottles. I think Steve might be onto something. Perhaps the witches contracted a sickness they couldn't cure.
Taking some medicine. This can probably give us a hint of how they passed away. Maybe they were sick with something.
Perhaps they were cursed by enemy witches. Whatever happened here, evil took them. Number 4. Hunting the rake. YouTuber Graphnix is out hunting a rake. Or is he being hunted? Using high tech, Graphnix sees something that is approaching the barn.
You guys hear that? Proximity sensors are going off.
After heading outside, he decides it was just a small animal, and then...
Just a rabbit or something. Scared the out of me. Wait. What the? It's not here! This is impossible. Okay.
Graphnix hides unsuccessfully from the rake, and it lets out a bone-chilling scream.
It's coming, Kay. I gotta go. My car should be just over here.
As he struggles to get away, he is hit with one last jump scare.
Whoa! Now. Okay, but you know what? I'm just gonna run him over.
Although that's obviously a fake rake, that was heart-stopping to watch. I'm pretty sure this face will be haunting my nightmares.
Wait, where'd he go? He was right here. No.
Number 3, Legion of Demons. YouTube team Se Investiga Cazadores de Lendas believes that Alistair and his Legion of Demons have been sent to end the world, and we're about to meet this legion. They see something in the darkness.
Ó, você viu aquilo lá? Olha lá. Ó, você tá vendo aquilo?
Tô.
Ó, não sei se a câmera tá pegando, mano.
Passou ali, lá, tá passando lá. Lá foi...
Ó.
I don't see anything myself, but they keep looking.
Tá pegando a câmera, cara. Sumiu, olha lá.
Tem alguma coisa se mexendo lá, pessoal, ó.
They believe they see Alistair right in front of them.
Opa, tá aqui. Eu ouvi aqui na minha frente agora, mano.
Cuidado aí, mano.
Você tá doido, velho?
And after what happens next, they decide to leave.
Ele mesmo.
Ô, meu Alterno, você é louco, feio? Ó, falou, você viu que falando, falou palavrão, mano.
Você tá maluco?
Tá afastando a gente do carro, mano. Vamos pegar a lanterna, vamos vazar, mano.
Pessoal,
I didn't see anything in this video to convince me to believe in Alistair and his legion of demons, but it does seem like something in the darkness made this team feel paranoid. And after all, it must have been much scarier to be there in person. Number 2, Abandoned Space. YouTube team Paranormal My face off with an aggressive poltergeist in this scary video. As they're looking out the window, the spirits pop off inside.
Çatıda sıkıntılar var abi bak şu anda.
Nereden geldi o?
Şu an düştü.
Moments later, glass is smashed off screen and something hits one of the crew.
Unutuyoruz ve camın dibine giriyorsun. Yani Allah patladı. Unutuyoruz. Bak. Ver. Bismillah. Bismillah arkadaşlar bu tarafa da vurdum. Ne oldu iyi misin?
Vurdum abi ayağımı.
Another loud bang scares them.
Bak gördünüz mü?
Abi cama direkt güm.
Abi oradan geldi ses.
And another.
Ağaca bak, ağaca bak.
Ağaca bakın, ağaca bakın.
As they leave this room, more aggression resounds.
Her yerden aynı ses olur mu ya? Birileri geliyor. Sabit. Gel abi gel.
And again.
En doğru şey.
Oha. Bak nereden?
Bak.
And just when you think it's going to stop, the poltergeist gets a second wind.
Ne oluyor?
Bak.
Bismillah.
Buradan da geldi bak.
And a third wind. I don't know if I've ever seen such an angry poltergeist. When they leave their camera to capture further proof, a dark entity is seen. Watch to the right of the pole. In my opinion, there's something here for sure, and you don't want to see it when it's angry. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, Lights Out. While completing the Lights Out challenge in a haunted farmhouse, YouTuber The Journey is the Destination feels a strange sensation.
And I do think we got the name Kevin here. That was weird. I'm gonna try to stand.
The graves.
Shortly after, he hears a sound outside.
Is that why you're stuck here? Because they built this house on top of your graves?
Later, he captures a shadow darting across the room.
Earl?
Was that Earl? Is it his grave under this house? I think it could be, but what I know for sure is that it's something most people can't stomach.